Alright, so it's not Saturday, but I'm playing Quad anyway. I'm sure no one's gonna complain about that. Hello, Pretzel. Right. Last time we played, was making my way down the asphalt mine, looking for stuff. I think we found a bunch of it. Got a carbine. What else do we get? Got a laser pistol. And a whole bunch of oil. Just gonna keep going down for now. Just let me check a few things. Okay, yeah, looks good. Gotta make sure the stream's running after all. Didn't have any skill points to spend right now. Very tempted to get charge, but I'm also wondering if there's not something else that we should get first. Could get tank, find ourselves a chain gun or something, that'd be pretty neat. First level of endurance is usually pretty decent to have. I know it always sucks to get stun locked and then either outright dying or losing most of your health from it. But I'm thinking we get charge first. Even if it's gonna take a while. Also, what do we need for last level of single weapon fighting? 29 strength, 300 points. It's gonna be a while. Those things do more damage than I remember. Didn't have any of our armor break, did it? Doesn't seem like it. Well, we also aren't wearing really the best stuff. We've got Crocs on, we've got steel plate armor and a nullworm skull. Probably the only good piece of equipment we have right now is these gauntlets, and that's mostly because they're spiked. I didn't realize we had 2 small spheres of negative weight. It's pretty neat. Maybe we leave the rest of this place for much later. You know, once we have spiral borers so we can easily get all the way down instead of running from one side of the room to the other side of the room for each floor. Alright, finally out. Maybe we go and actually do the Petals on the Wind quest. It's kind of a linear quest in my opinion, so I won't go through the whole thing. Is that just graffiti? No, it's just a full-on chest. Huh. Wonder who's gonna be asking me to come and collect those. The task for us. Want us to find the treasure. Alright, I'll find your treasure. Find an exile called Eskind. And retrieve Kindrish. Step to the warden. Know where they might have gone. It's a path to the west. All we have to do is keep going west. Technically, it'd be easier to just go to the overworld and move a very specific amount of cells, but let's do it more or less the regular way. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find these ingredients: a fractured microchip, a sprinkle of proclaimed flower petals, a severed Glowcrow's right foot, and a flower petal. Yeah, that's mostly food. Level 16. How many points do we get? Enough to get charge. Right, we have that on 3. So I feel like my microphone's not in the right spot. Hopefully it sounds fine. Painted chainmail. Has lore about Reshef. Not gonna get rid of me that easy. Probably overkill to explore all of this, but usually I always ignore exploring the flower field until I'm way stronger than it, and right now I'd say I'm not that much stronger. If we ran into a feral law, like sure we have the carbine, but that's basically our only answer to that problem. I mean, if we're unlucky, we can still get taken out by a two-headed slug snout. Okay, we're out of the flower fields and into the canyon. Right, explored all of this. There's Eskind and her siblings. Well there, who are you? What do you want? I'm Pretzel. What's her face said that you stole the thing. You claim innocence. Falsely accused. Ask her, what do you expect me to do about it? Right. Now we have to go start the investigation. See some food while we're here. Got her some fixings: a horde, chameleon's right forefoot, an apricot, a sea glowcrow feather, and a smidgen of uncanny shale. Toss them in a pot and stir. Claims to be wrongly accused. There's no proof that she's lying. Now we go talk to the warden and start collecting evidence. I'll return when I have questions or an accusation. Now we just auto-explore the village and go talk to the people. And there's some evidence right there. Gargantuan footprint. Ripped leather bracers. Heard about anything. By the eaters, how prosperous we've been. I've never seen the village so flush with fresh water. There's a hammer right over there. Leather-working hammer. Screwed hammer is the kind used to strike rivet sets and punches when leather-working. How about this guy? Have you seen anything? Nope. Didn't see nothing. How about you? Kandrin are becoming more brazen in their hostility. Had to misdirect and fight them off several times this month alone. You're really a king of the moon? Yeah, probably. Just before Auntie Eskind left the village, I saw her wearing a new bracer. It looked terrible. Did you see Kesahine's armor? He always used to wear hand-me-downs from the scouts, but what he's wearing now looks brand new. And there's an item on that table over there. A lot of nothing to trade for. Do we have witchwood? Usually be found in meds, and we don't have any. For like 3? No, wait, 4. We also need water though. There we go. Candle's Chromaic versus whatever that is to whatever that other number is. I'm glad these guys don't mind me taking everything off the tables. Anyway, anything left to look at? I still think we're missing some evidence. Oh, something right up there. Severed tongue. This raw black lump of stringy flesh could have been someone's diseased tongue. Alright, we found all the evidence. Now we just have to put it together in a way that's convincing. Yes, I am... Or no, wait, hold on. Before we do that, I believe this poem was meant for you. Yes, please read it. But it can't be, can it? Can't it? Lemon drink. Oh hey, they have an achievement tied to that one though. Called The Sonnet. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. Right, what's it gonna look at? At some point we picked up a scaled steel shield. Maybe I already had that and I just didn't notice. Alright, anyway, now to baselessly accuse someone based off of the random crap we found laying around, and the rumors we heard from people we hassled. Alright, so our first piece of evidence, we have one of four options. A footprint from the Great Saltbacks, a sign of recent trade. A detached tongue on the ground, a sign of recent illness. Discarded, but still functional leather bracer, sign of recent craft, or a small leatherworking hammer, sign of also recent craft. Uh-oh. I remember, depending on who you accuse, changes what you get out of the quest. Which, you know, kind of spoilers for anyone who hasn't played this yet. There is no correct answer to this quest, and just whoever you accuse gets kicked out of the village, and you get a reward based off of who you kicked out. And I'm thinking maybe we blame this guy. Although, if I remember, the unique reward for that one is you get one of his axes, which is a good axe, but we're not really building towards that. Maybe we pin the blame on Hindriarch over here. Let's say first piece of evidence is the footprint from the Great Saltback. Signs of trade seemingly hidden from the village, but that can't be your only evidence, can it? There's no culprit. So we could pin it on Kay by saying that she made a big trade. At least I think it's a she. Oh hey, a new follower. Biglik. Better username than mine. Anyway, what was I rambling about? Right, so we can say it's because of the big trade. Blame K. Bela scouts say that there's violent Kendron about, which I think is their word for outsiders, so we could blame it on an outsider. Or has it that Kesahain has always worn hand-me-down armor, but he was recently seen with a brand new set. So that's the guard that I mentioned. Then the Fondring claimed that Eskine left the village sporting a poorly made leather bracer, possibly to conceal Kindrish. Would that be blaming what's-her-face that ran away? Yeah, let's blame the head honcho. That's right, by concealing trade, it was Kay who stole Kindrish. The evidence is clear. Bela's own Hindriarch has betrayed her people. She took her ancestral treasure as her own, pinning the crime on an exile she knew could not defend herself. For this reason, she is hereby stripped of title, stripped of property, and stripped of home. With the exile of Kehain, the Hindriarchy lies vacant. With no elders fit to take it, Eskine will act as an interim leader until we figure out what to do next, as a people. A Hindriarch-esque lead us to a brighter future. My job here is done. Wow, our reputation increased and now they don't care about us. I also got an achievement for that called the Comedy. Let me just pop open the overlay and look at that. Described as settled the dispute in Bela in Eskine's favor. Oh, I think our spacebar double tapped. Or no wait, we don't get a choice for this one. So we just got what we got. Bunch of books, including a Schrodinger's page for the villagers of Habar. Let's immediately entangle that because I see no downsides to doing this whatsoever. On the 22nd of Kisu'uks, Pretzel became admired by the villagers of Habar for telling bawdy jokes. And also we discovered where that is. Alright, now what's her face is gonna vacate the place. I should have kept them apart. I should have kept all of you apart. Light gleams off the edging of a small curio. Now I forget what this artifact is. Usually she always has this one, but again I forget what it is. Anyways, yeah, you've got good reputation. By that I mean only one reputation. Could learn multi-weapon fighting. That's fine, we know Dean that. Anyway, so that was my turbo abridged tutorial for how to complete this quest. Now let's go see what the bears want after we're done being lost on the literal outskirts of the village. That reminds me. Did we do all the quest for, what's his face? Argive? Got historical site of Hagamu, historical site of Uramrad, historical site of Aruk. Then to go get the thing at Aruk. And also Marchek. Maybe we need to go back and talk to Argive. A whole lot of barking going on. Hopefully that doesn't come across on the microphone. Yeah, we'll just clear out this top floor and then go back to Joppa. Engraved iron longsword. Has information about Holy Rahim I. 4186 before Reshef, the corrupt administrator, was appointed minister of Kakesh. She outlawed association with frogs, and Holy Rahim was forced to flee. Bust down some more doors. Nothing in here. Just smash down that door. The centipede that was probably sleeping in there was like, what the hell? And then we just instantly killed it. What a beautiful story. Chain gun. Die, chain gun. It's probably another one. Damn. Ooh, that's a problem. I didn't notice there was one right behind me. Shoot. Which would save me. Alright. Successfully avoided drowning. We cannot bust open the green security doors. Petty mortal, bring me 3 glitter grenades Mark II and I shall reward you with heightened skill. And that one's actually pretty achievable. Pretty sure we don't have any of those as of right now. Got a glitter grenade Mark I. So we already have Tinker 2, so pretty sure all we have to do is find a single glitter grenade Mark II, go to Ezra, get the banana meal they have there at all times, and then just learn how to make our own grenades. Oh hey, a bear. You are famished. Get her some fixings. A lion-hearted musket muzzle, a disgraceful shimscale root, a gem cutter's feet, and some rare bones. Where are you finding this stuff, my guy? One intelligence for the rest of the day. Never mind, keep finding that shit, my guy. Anyway, done with here. Back to Joppa. I require no more information because I was already not listening to you ramble, old man. Alright, he gave us a blank CD, now we just have to bring it to the bears. So while I'm at it, where are these historical sites I looked at just earlier? There's one right there, the Uramrod prison. It's inside of a river, so that's actually kind of a dangerous place for us right now. There's the one on the moon stairs, which we're probably never ever gonna get to, because last time I went to the moon stairs we got squashed like a bug. There's a rook that's inside of the coral reef. Or the palladium reef. Am I even saying that right? But yeah, I think, or no wait, then there's the one in the rainbow wood over here. Hagamu. There's one in the desert somewhere, but hell if I know where it is. Oh yeah, there's Habar. Should go visit sometime. Like right now. Stone monolith, explaining their village history. At daybreak on the first day of summer, a claimant from Habar traveled through a land neath gust of poison salt. There she visited a laboratory and met a pontiff who taught her the way of juking. She returned home and taught what she had learned to the Cabal of Habar. I just realized my sidebar is gone. Where the heck did that go? And that's not the button. That's not the button. That's not the button. Gotta be one of these, right? Sure doesn't seem like it. Well, let's see. Ooh, that's not the right one. Probably be better off looking at controls. Key mapping. Search. Bar. Toggle sidebar. There we go. I don't know how I accidentally hit that button. Alright, this place is explored. Let's go talk to the warden, Siphus. Watch yourself, friend. Yeah, will do, boss. God Remorat. Rebuilt egg of metal and circuited glass was finished from the Chromefall to be welded on and serve as a spiritual center mass for the minion of Witsprogs. Oh, this is one of those godhead thingies that the Naphtali tribe hang around. This one's nice though. Beep boop. Live and remain ever restless, my friend. Welcome to the village of Habar. Here we'll find shade and victual along with other provisions. I'm starting to think all these village mayors have the same dialogue. Anyway, loved by the villagers and the Isakari tribe, hated by the cult of the coiled lamb. And that's fine, those guys don't care for her anyways. Now favored by the villagers. The Isakari tribe is now indifferent. learn juke. I don't think we need that. I have work that needs doing. I'm grateful to the renowned scientist that you are here, friend. There's a charge you could do for me. A short while ago, Drinks in the Sun determined that there's a jukery twisted meta muscle nearby in Shagalep. To be my muse, I want it. If you recover it for me, I'll compensate you for your services. What say you? Welcome strangers lounging around, but teach them the alignment of the practice of juking. Yeah, I'll find your jukery twisted meta muscle. It's the least I could do, really. So I think you just, oh right, told me where I go to find it. Yep, it's at Shagalep. It's right there. And it's a village. Probably gonna have to buy it off of someone, but that's what the oil's for. Talk to Warden 38. Or no, wait, not 38. 3BE. He's got nothing to say to us. Huh, they have a mean player that has stun breath at level 5. Talk to Ephosus Shibo Otis, legendary defanged Gershling and virtuoso weaver. What a title. And there's the thing we need. Do not disassemble it. It will be very upsetty if you disassemble it. Work around here? Bless the punctured telescope that you are here, traveler. Visiting historians came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of a fascinating place, a Snapjaw Fort. But they wouldn't reveal the location. Would you be willing to locate it? It would be a great favor to the festive prospects of our village. We will pay you for your labor. It's located somewhere between 3 and 7 parasangs south of a Dromad caravan. Cordial child knows the goodness of those afflicted with iron shank. Alright, we'll go and find that thing, I guess. So what does the wise village of Village Elderbird? Hated by cats. Loved by the villagers. Unfortunately for them, I like cats. And that's just the warden doing its job, putting flashbang mines all over the place. Right, so let's just go turn in that thing real fast, and I think, yeah, that's where the Dromad caravan is, so 6 to 7 south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So somewhere around here. Depending on where the starting position of that trader is, of course. It was Village Mayor that gave me that quest, I think. I found your Jukery Twisted Meta Muscle. Thank you for your service, adventurer. Village owes you a debt. For now, please choose from our stockpile. So a bunch of injectors, a bunch of books, or some data disk. Stun Rod, Freeze Grenade Mark III, and Time Dilation Grenade. Actually, that one's kinda tempting. Freeze Grenades Mark III would be very easy to make, and also pretty powerful. On the other hand though, all we have to do is find a single Freeze Grenade Mark III and then bring it to Ezra and do that thing I mentioned earlier. Let's just take the books. Books are always good. Also, we didn't see what they had cooking here. Scaleforn fillet. Gain the ability to breathe fire and also fling some quills. Fortunately, that also means that our armor has been unequipped and we have this instead now. Our armor value went down by 2. Or no, wait, 1. Dromed Caravan. £12 weird artifact. £2 odd trinket. That's probably a recoiler. Maybe we can buy both of those. I think we have enough oil. It's not selling much else. So we definitely do not have enough oil. Just buy some water skins instead. Yeah, we might just have enough. Actually, yeah, let's just sell some of the heavier stuff. We'll keep the laser pistol for now, because if I remember right, that gives us a lot of reputation with the Mechanicus, and we're gonna need that. We're not Mechanicus, Mechanimus. Mechanicus are the kind of guys who, you know, kill you for your toaster because you're holding it hostage. Guess I'm keeping the copper. And the neck rings. It's not much of anything we want. How many lead slugs do we have? 619. Because we should probably identify those trinkets we just bought. Did spend real good money on that. 38 recoiler. Actually exactly what I wanted. Sniper rifle. Yeah, sure. Probably better than the carbine. On the other hand, it is a better weapon, but we're not really skilled with that kind of weapon. It does have way more penetration. All we have to do is go south. According to this quest. 3 to 7 parasang south. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of off with my estimate earlier. Engraved leather cap. As lore from Pulirahim II. Early 3922 before Reshef, Pulirahim II had his legitimacy challenged by a claimant over an ordinance mandating the practice of worshipping the stars. He won and had the claimant buried deep under the earth. He was 67 years old. Suicide grenade. Assorted crap. We've discovered the location of the 24th Polygon Shukev. Or Shukesh, not Shukev. Bana, Good Folk Village. What's going on over there? Soft hissing from the crocodile. Starting to think we didn't go to the right trader. Maybe we did. Well, we clearly did. Now let's just kill everyone here. Get her whatever you can find for your meal. A salt hopper wing, a smidgen of crimson dog hair, a sprinkle of radiant mint, and a 3 irritable tortoise's left hind foot. I mean, personally, I would have left out the dog hair. It's Skorgru Gugufu Obo, the nimble snapjaw tod eater. Loved by snapjaws, hated by hermits, disliked by fish. Wow, he actually blocked my slam. The fish hate us slightly less. Alright, done here. Now it's these guys, I think. It was Ephosus Shibothotis, legendary defang Gershling and virtuoso weaver. You have to say the full title. Located your fort, sir. Don't know why I called him sir. He's never mind, I'm not gonna finish that joke. Your reputation is increased by 100 to 0. Do need a new pair of boots, but I'm not sure if magnetized boots is the way to go. Yeah, screw it. Also, we forgot to put the armor back on. Oops. Less move speed, but we get saves versus force movement, knockdown, and being restrained. Surely that's worth it, right? Freezing Iron Battle Axe. Alright, now that that side quest is done with, let's go talk to the bears. Level 17. No attribute points. 150 skill points to spend. Charging Strike. Finally have it. Now what do we want to work towards next? I did mention we could get tank, actually use heavy weapons. That would probably be fun. Yeah, we'll do that. Probably won't take sweep. Every time I've taken it, I felt like it was never the right situation to use it, so just hold off on taking it. Could take the first level. Well, no, we can't take the first level of endurance. It's 100 points. But we could get that after. Then once we have all of that, maybe we go towards cooking. Stop eating dirt we find off the ground. Godhead of the villainous blessing, loved by the Neftali tribe and the robots, disliked by birds and the Ufrimedian folk. You know what, the birds hate us anyway. Let's try to be friends with that thing. We'll just have to casually murder the entourage. And then hope rebuke works. Wanders away disinterestedly. Refuses to speak to you. So he didn't wander away disinterestedly. Should probably take off the magnetic boots. Plan is kill the bear. Bear is dead. Now let's try to calm down the robot. First it says he wanders away and then I immediately get hit by him right after. Then he refuses to speak to me. Did they break this ability at some point or am I just doing it wrong? Also there's more explosive thingies popping up over there. I have my armor on, right? Yeah, I do. One more time. Yeah, again, it says wanders away disinterestedly. I completely butchered that pronunciation. It says he wanders away, but then he immediately just goes right back to attacking me. Don't want my reputation with robots to go down, so I just have to run, I guess. Now this might be a problem. Now let's use our charge ability finally. We already have wine set to auto-collect. Why am I ignoring the juice sap? Those things are really friggin' not great. Okay, let me just look at my game options, because that's not supposed to happen. Ignore enemies less than average. Sap enemies are supposed to be never ignored. Just forget where you find the option for that, or if it's just built in. I'll look for a couple seconds more. We'll just have to be careful if we see one of those, because the Auto Explorer entirely ignores them, which it really shouldn't. There it is. Bunch of fresh water over there. Maybe we fill up 3 water skins. Group of pariahs. None of them seem to have a distinct reputation of any kind. Or, no wait, there was one right there. Katshaprig, yonder brush pariah, loved by the pariahs, admired by swine, hated by the Shagdukian people. Alright. Plant gives no indicating of understanding. I'll have some water uncomprehending plant. Now favored by pariahs. Reputation with swine has been increased. And that one was already kind of in the dumpster, so who cares? What? Let's tell her some secrets. Or tell it some secrets. Tell him about the Uramrad prison. And the 24th polygon of Shukesh. Why is everything on fire over there? Oh, that's why. Tree Godhead, Baluhit Shastramuruf. Or no wait, Shastaromu. Yeah, that's how you say it. Loved by the tribe and the robots, disliked by antelopes, and disliked by Svardom. Coated in plasma. Is that what that is over here? Sure hope that was just someone with a plasma grenade and not something very dangerous hanging around here. Go try the regrouped robot thing again. Argument does not compute. Run away. Oh hey. Sisaru, guard dog pariah, loved by the pariahs and hated by Batils. Have some water. Tell them about Marchek. You're now loved by pariahs. Let's also tell them about Markanib. And then pet the dog. The dog barks. Didn't pick up anything while we were over there, did we? For some reason the music cut out. Oh no, here it is. Ooh, canteen full of water. Well, let's see what kind of dirt we can collect. Gather some fixings, some retrieved chrome, a dram of poetic albino ape hair, a musket muzzle, and some scrap. That is not food. Bunch of scrap just lying right here. Wonder if I can break those doors down the regular way. As in the ones I can't slam open. Guess we can test it. Yeah, we can just beat on them until they give out. Takes a bit longer though. Well, we shouldn't bust down doors that don't actually lead to anything. A lot of screen effects going on. Bunch of Sakari stuff. Probably not really worth much. Well, let's grab it anyway. There's like a vendor like 5 feet away. Weird artifact. Defoliant grenade, Mark 1. What kind of door is that? Regular security door. I know green is emergency services, blue is just a regular door, yellow must be like maintenance? I forget. Then there's also red. I know it can break the red and the yellows. Anyways. Bring a message from Argive of Joppa. Slot opens, we stick the empty CD right in there. They come back and go, what the hell, that's an empty CD? And then we're like, yes. And then we agreed to go and find a way droid for him because, question mark. Painted strange tubes. Weighs 25 pounds. Not a chain gun. Missile launcher, maybe? Anyways, it's got information about Shaduk. While traveling through Shrine District Tubanip, Shaduk stopped at a market in Mervapa Spire. In a script shop, she purchased a briny floating orb and named it Brinica Shaduk Gift. Then she went to a nearby tavern and lost it to a pickpocket. I think we already have that item, actually. As in the floating brine sphere, whatever. Anyway, let's just spend a total of $22 on bullets. By dollars, I mean drams, of course. No real reason to be hauling the shield around. Probably not going to make use of it anytime soon anyways. Alright, now we're off to the shit pit again. And by that I mean Golgotha. Hostiles nearby, is that so? Jeez, these guys are annoying. Just have some more witchwood bark. Carbide dagger. And a steel buckler. We might actually use one of those. So I don't think we have anything on the arm slots that's actually really important. Even though we don't have the shield skill, at least I'm pretty sure we don't. It'll still be handy. I think it doesn't say at any point, but your shield effectiveness goes up to 50% when you get the first skill in the shield tree. I think without it, the chance of blocking is 25%. Or it's maybe 0. Either way, we're gonna find out. It's got mushrooms on him. So I feel like we should have more armor before going in here, but I don't have more armor. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Do have that rifle. Could afford to be using it more. Even though my fists are plenty deadly, sometimes, well, it isn't actually faster to punch people to death. Sorry, John Freeman. How's it? Quillipede quill, some beetle chitin, a pinch of ghastly scrap electronics. Still not a meal. Anyway, I think this is about as good as we're gonna get. Of course, we go into the fire hole. Discovered Tazor. Didn't have any skill points to spend, because now would be a really good time to get the first level of endurance, because those guys can stun me. And I think if I go down one more hole, that's gonna be the bottom of this place, or up until you get into, like, the massive hole, but let's ignore that for now. Let's get our health back, and keep going. Not at the bottom yet. those are shoot crabs. That's not good. Let's just try to run away from them. This is very not good. Go down the hole. Still not great. Salve injector, save me. Alright. You yet again managed to avoid drowning. Fortunately, our legs are stiff, we are ill, and we're covered in like 3 different kinds of goo. But on the bright side, nothing chased us down that shaft we jumped down. This place is more or less safe for now, and also we nearly have level 18. And there we go. Got 1 to every attribute. That's nice. That's very nice. 242 points to spend. You take the first level of endurance, that's 100 points. What was the other thing I was thinking of? Alright, heavy weapons. 150. Points for the first level of cooking. We could grab persuasion and get snake oiler. That would give us massively better prices on stuff, but we have just not enough points to get all of that in one go. Take the first level of self-discipline and also fasting away. That'd be a good idea to get before cooking, actually. And meditation is always very useful. But I'll take the first level of endurance. And then save up for self-discipline. That's what I'll do. Discovered the location of the Zero Octahedron Shagamore. We discovered the location of a rust bog. Hopefully that's somewhere reasonable like the desert and not like in the deep jungle. Discovered the location of some forgotten ruins. There is the man himself. Slog of the Cloaca. Got him. The fungi love us now. Or favor us, anyway. And we can't do anything with his corpse. Wasn't planning on it anyways. Also, let's not forget, the main purpose that we are here, in the shit pit, is to get this Waydroid. Because I forgot that last time. How annoying. This discovered, or we found the location of a giant beetle nest. Or no, wait, that's not a location, that's a fact. A giant beetle nest gave some party unfavorable horoscope readings. So, some unknown person is upset at the giant beetle nest. Also discovered the 26 Shagamore. 27th Konushan. Ba Goatfolk Village. The Nirushribas End. Some forgotten ruins. A lava weep. And also some credit cards. Alright, we are thoroughly slimed. We might want to clean ourselves off. And we'll also want to hopefully repair our original light source. It'd be a shame to lose our first relic. Oh, also I completely forgot to show off the fact that we had the thing that I mentioned that I had earlier. Might want to replace that though, it's not giving us terribly much of a bonus. But we have nothing better to put there other than light source, and this is already a light source. Just have to repair it, which we do not have the repair skill. We have an applicator. We have thingy right here. We can apply it to ourselves. And I'm just gonna go ahead and disassemble the boots. Now we spent a lot of money on those. Or, no wait, we didn't spend money on it. We got it from a quest reward. So that was a mistake. And nothing else to look at in here. Okay, so our sore throat went away, but we still have stiff legs. Do we have any honey to drink? No. Do we have any yuckweed to snack on? Also no. Well, hopefully that doesn't develop into anything. I do enjoy having movement speed. Completed the test. Yeah, sure thing, bud. Okay, now we go in. What's your reputation like? Absolutely terrible. No water for you then. Masterwork Scope Carbine or Masterwork Scope Chain Pistol? Probably just gonna sell it. Very well. We'll replace the current one we have. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm better off selling or just disassembling these ones, because they are using a 4-bit. I'll hold on to them for now. See if, can't learn how to make all 3 of these using, psychometry. And then if I can just print out a bunch of laser pistols. Those are worth a bunch of money. Usually, anyway. Ready to discuss the signal? Yeah. Something something, Q-Girl, Bethesda Sousa, Beetle. Believe you can accomplish this task. Sure do. Alright, now go talk to Q Girl. Yeah, sure thing. Alright, purple hair, please stamp the disc. Gigantic rough emerald. That would actually be a really good thing to remember is there for later. Because I can trade a bunch of stuff for that, and then hopefully the gigantic emerald will fit into a rock tumbler, and then I can turn it into a smooth emerald. Hopefully it'll still be gigantic by the time it's done. Right now, not terribly much to trade, but if we look at the prices, yeah, the sniper rifle is worth way more than the carbine, and the laser pistol is worth way more than the sniper rifle. So we'll disassemble the carbine, probably. Alright, let's just pilfer everything we can out of these chests. Freezing hand axe. The most important chest to pilfer of all. We broke it. Alright, this time, let's not break it. Schemasoft, grenades mid-tier. That's actually could be good. Because if it lets us make those glitter grenades Mark II, then we can bring those to the Beetle, which I remember the Beetle is just upstairs. Yeah. Let's install that, and hopefully it'll give us what we want. Upgrade the license. Have to uninstall something, unfortunately. So why the heck did we even bother with the magnetic boots when we had anchor spikes? Ah, whatever. Schemasoft installed. Open the tinkering menu. I am ready to print. Got acid gas grenades of all levels, defoliants, EMPs, flashbangs, freeze grenades, fungicides, the first 2 levels of gravity grenades, all the high explosives, normality gas, phase shift, plasma, poison, resonance, sleep, spring, stasis, stun gas, thermal, time dilation, but no glitter. How annoying. I'm not sure if I want to uninstall that implant so it can have the matter recompositor reinstalled, or if I should just keep it for now. Maybe get into throwing grenades more often. So what can I make in armor? Rocket skates. What, I will make a bunch of high explosive grenades. Oh, hey there, Billy. Glad to see you here today. We found the way to make any kind of, well, most kinds of grenades we want, other than the ones we actually want. Just gonna make a bunch, then we're gonna uninstall the implant. a couple of low-level gravity grenades. That'll be funny. Right. Get rid of our schema soft. It is destroyed. And then keep stealing everything from the bears. Now, who here usually has schematics? I think Sparrow Fusil, or no wait, there's also Shem 1. I know he sells implants. Just have to pay him to tell us what it is. Cannot be dazed or stunned by kinetic effects. That would be pretty nice. Bionic liver would have been nice for Golgotha, but I don't think we need it that much anymore. Stasis projector. We could have that installed, but we'd have to get rid of a couple of things, I think. Or one thing. Yeah, just get rid of the anchor spikes and stick that in there instead. Let's go with the reactive cranial plating. That way I don't have to get rid of anything. Alright, let's get that installed right away and then get out of here. Or no wait, I didn't want to talk to this guy first. Just in case he has any good tech prints. Nanon. Weapon has a chance to dismember on penetration. Sure. Or no wait, we're gonna be using our fist, that's kinda useless. Darn. Slender, however, is useful. Night sight interpolators. Those are tier 3. They are very nice, but I also do tend to install the penetrating radar if I ever find it, which completely invalidates having those. So we won't buy it yet. If ever. Eat some porridge. +3 to save versus disease. And then something about electrical discharge whenever we eat unfermented yuckweed stem. Just take note of the recipes they have on display. This one's... actually I don't even need this recipe. It's the easiest recipe to recreate without a recipe. Almost easier than the Scorpiok jerky. Anyway, we're not going to go to Bethesda Susa just yet because our armor kind of stinks. Instead, Let's... Maybe we can run off to the spindle. We have Iron Shank. Also got an achievement called Metal Pedal. As in pedal, not petal. So... Iron Shank gives us -8 move speed and no armor value. Will continue to lose move speed and gain armor value until move speed penalty reaches -80. So it's gonna get 10 times worse than what it is now. Theoretically. Well, maybe instead of going to Ezra, we're gonna go right over to Kyukyaku. Go pick up the Corpus Coli from the mayor. Figure out how to solve the Iron Shank. By solve, I mean cure. We could just chop off our legs, but then we'd be even less mobile. Speaking of chopping legs off, there's a Sawhander. Notice some ruins, yeah, let's check them out. We've discovered the 14th octahedron Satum. An advanced toolkit. I always wanted one of these. And what's the battery that was in it? High capacity chem cell. We'll hold on to that for a bit. Hopefully we'll find radio powered item modification. That way, well, it'll do until we have like a nuclear cell that also has the radio powered modification on it. Either way, we need to find the radio powered modification. Also, I forgot to put the battery in the thing. There we go. How bad is our Iron Shank gun? -18 move speed plus 1 armor value. We are slowing down. Nylon body pack. Oh hey, a hermit. One of my... I was gonna say my people, but they're not anyone's people. They're hermits. Get back here so I can ask you some important questions. Lost again. Frozen. Discovered the lair of Ken Kanar, legendary feral dog. Keep collecting these weapons. polyhedral rings. Steel boots. That is an upgrade. Alright. We are slowly improving. Wearing rings on our face and steel on our feet. Painted scaled chain gauntlets. As information about Polyrahim II. One starry evening, a babe was found swaddled on a floating platform of polished chrome with a luminous star and a bottle in each hand. That babe came to be known as Polyrahim II. Thereby dagger. Some stuff over here. Ishro Rock no longer, servant of Toe. Loved by the seekers of the sightless way, disliked by the Berephramites, hated by Mollusk. Yeah, some weird shit going on down here. Let's run away. Stop being lost someday. Oh, there they are again. Alright, you leave me no choice. I must shoot you with the gun. And are despised by the Seekers. As well with the inspiration to name your steel plate mail, do you wish to? Yeah, sure. Let's pick a random name from Ishro Rock no longer its culture. Gonna name it Nigarok Moan no longer. Feel like I'm not supposed to pronounce that way. Crystalline. And a pile of stuff on him. Artifact. What are you? It's a gaslight, Chris. So am I reading that right? Sure am. We found 6 Sphinx salt injectors. Scroll up, see if there's anything else cool over here. It doesn't seem like it. Also, this is still the mushroom field. But we're not lost, so we can just run right past it. Right, our iron shank is still getting worse. Negative 25. And still only +1 armor value. Give this guy some water. I'll come back into his quest sometime later. Meanwhile, you, please give me the book. Okay, now where is Iron Shank? Right at the start. Maybe suppressed in its early stages with common remedies such as yuckweed or honey, though the more potent elixirs of the eaters are preferable where available. Once the disease is fully blown and the patient begins to lose mobility, gel made from desalinated amoeba slime is the only effective treatment I've discovered. The patient should be administered a draught composed of 1 dram of gel and 1 dram of blood every day until the leg joints regain their full range of motion. Okay, that's a very easy cure. Now we just have to waddle our way all the way up to the 6-day stilt to go get an applicator. But we should be able to get basically everything we need up there. Selling anything cool, Ural? I think that's the recoiler. No reason not to get it. And let's also start purchasing some good food components. We will eventually get into cooking. Actually, now think about it, isn't there a skill for cooking we can get in this village from talking to the mayor? We'll have to go look at that. Alright, it's more than enough. We should probably also start disassembling the fidget cells and stuff like that. Basically never use them, they're not really worth carrying around to sell. We can better use the bits from them to make all kinds of other stuff, like grenades. So that's just to cut down on the walking. Recoil to Jabba. And the rest away on foot. Do want to collect some blood on the way, which should be easy. Salty blood won't work. Famished. Got her some fixings. A dog-foring leaf, a dram of noble congealed skull conjector, a dram of saffron, and a sprinkle of frayed witchwood. It's more like a potion than a meal, but it satisfies you. I need to punch something and then let it actually bleed for a little bit so I can collect the blood. Not like that. I'm sure the Icar merchant will have all kinds of blood available for sale. If not, there might be a leech farmer. Set this water skin to automatically collect honey. Don't know why I was so excited proclaiming that, but I was. Just tell this guy all this stuff. Level 19. Also, how bad is the Iron Shank? Negative 44 and plus 2 armor value. Right. What did I want to get first? Didn't want to get cooking until we had self-discipline. Right, that's what we were doing. Lava crab still being impossible. What's up with this guy? Juicing cannibal. So we want to buy an applicator from this guy. Pretty sure that's what this is. Buy some bark while we're at it. We need blood. We need either slime or gel. Don't see any gel. So we'll just have to buy the slime. Grave glass bottle. Lore about Shadut. At first light under an uncanny and moss-green sky, the people of Barsitara then saw an image on the horizon that looked like a leaf bathed in moss green. It was Shadut, and after she came and left their Sitara den, the people built a monument to her, and thenceforth called her Leaf and Moss Green. It's like a tongue twister almost. And that one's just the exact same story. This one, Ufrimet I. At daybreak on the winter solstice, a babe was found swaddled on a floating platform of polished chrome with its mouth full of glass. The babe came to be known as Ufrimed. Alright, now we just need to combine all our stuff together, and we have a spray bottle full of anti-arthritis cream. Yes, I know that's not how arthritis works. It's more of a fungal infection kind of thing. Or no, wait. Would it be fungal infection or more like microbial infection? Whatever it is, we're getting rid of it. Desalination pellet. Stick that in the slime. Drop a pellet into the glass bottle. The desalination pellet reacts strangely with the slime and converts it to 3 grams of gel. Then we want to put 1 gel, 1 blood into the applicator. Spray bottle with 2 grams of unctuous blood. Now, how do we apply this to ourselves? We'll pick up the book again, see what it has to say. By pick up, I mean read it from inside the box. Administer the drought composed of 1 gram of gel and 1 gram of blood every day until the leg joints regain their full range of motion. Maybe I need to equip it? I'll just see if my icon's not somewhere on here. Doesn't seem to be. Right. Equip it. I feel like I'm going crazy or something. Am I doing this wrong? Do I just drink it? It's very greasy. It has a metallic taste. Pain in your joints subside. Okay, so the applicator was completely unnecessary. And that's definitely not what the book said to do. It said to apply it to the joints, not, you know, drink it. Whatever. Says we need to apply that once per day. Do I just chug it until the iron shank is gone? Let's take note. Right now it's at -35 and +2. If it goes up again, then it's clearly not working. Let's actually just try drinking it again. Didn't do anything. Darn, so I wasted it. Well, let's fill it back up. in your joints subsides. Does that mean it's gone? No. Well, let's drink some more of it. Seems to be getting better. Maybe I just drink it every time it gives me that little message. Painted bronze battle axe. It's got Ufrimet the First lore. While wandering around Granary District Imish, Ufrimet discovered Tava. There she befriended dogs and stained a glass window. That's our last tram of gel. Pour some more slime into the bottle. Legendary bear. Boopy Boopy Baka. What a strange name. Loved by bears, hated by the fellowships of wardens. Wouldn't mind being loved by bears. For now, though, I'm just gonna run away from it. Actually, how many love injectors do I have? Got 5. I miss with the injector. I also miss again with the injector. Hit him with it and he falls in love with me. I can keep the honey, but I'm taking the rest. And also give him some water. Cannot share any secrets with him, unfortunate. Let's just tell him to stay here. Don't need a companion right now. I did say we'd go to Ezra first, but let's test the waters here. seem to be folding these cragmensch in half. Picked up 2 weird artifacts. Probably 2 chain pistols off of that one gunner dude. So our Iron Shank seems to be slowly getting better, so maybe once that message pops up that's assigned to drink some more. I know I already said that, but I'm just trying to get it figured out myself. If it gets worse than -20 move speed, then I know that I should have drank some a while ago. Move in range so I can chuck our boulder at you. It's not moving in range. Cloner. Let's see if we can take it out in one charge. We did. Discovered the location of the iPad tetrahedron. Alright, let's try that boulder toss again. Nope. Discovered the location of the third tetrahedron Shagamore. No, it didn't even slow down from the confusion, just cleaved them in half and kept going. Right. Now, if I remember right, the first guy here is probably the most dangerous. Displacer bracelet. Scoped willowy semi-auto pistol. 2 of them, actually. I forgot to read the deal. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find these ingredients: an astral chef's feet, a cracked lens, a dash of dog hair, and a temporal pebble. Well, usually I wouldn't condone eating pebbles, but Pebbles did. Anyway, yeah, drink medicine. If things start going badly, we do have the emergency recomposite. As long as our head doesn't get chopped off, because then in that case nothing's gonna save us. Health is super low. Emergency recomposite. How the hell is he arcing those axes so far? Like, goddamn. And he killed us. Instantly. Damn. Let's see what happened. Hits us with a throwing axe times 9 for 131 damage. God damn. Well, looks like that's the end of Pretzel. And on that note, I think I'm gonna end the stream there for today. It was essentially just a bonus stream. Although tomorrow, we're gonna come right back to do some more Caves of Qud, and I'll have to think up of a new character to make. Maybe I'll make another Truekin, maybe I'll make a mutant. I'll figure that out for you, don't worry. Anyways, thanks for checking out the stream. See ya.